I work hard to earn my pay, and I saved real big today at All-American Ford.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason Savino, the Marketing Director for the All-American Auto Group, and this is the All-American Auto Mall and Old Bridge Updates podcast. This is episode number 44. So last week on episode 43, I talked about some weekly updates. Going to do the same thing this week. I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July, happy 4th of July weekends. Hopefully the weather holds up here in the Northeast and people could enjoy their families, barbecues, everything else that makes 4th of July great, celebrating our independence. So let me share my screen like I always do with this podcast. I do a video version for Facebook and YouTube. So I'm going to share my screen for anybody watching the visual version of this episode. So to start, like I said, with 4th of July weekends, we are, as an auto group, actually closing Saturday, July 3rd. So that's tomorrow. We made a conscious decision, with the very low inventory levels. Our employees and their families get to enjoy the day. So nice little weekend for our employees, for customers. Hopefully they use that opportunity not to shop around and spend time with their family and at barbecues. So we'll be closed Saturday, July 3rd as an auto group for 4th of July. And we'll be back open on Monday, July 5th. Going to go with a little bit shortened hours from 9 to 6 p.m. on Monday. Again, most vendors, banks, stuff like that, there's going to be a lot of closures anyway this weekend. So that's this weekend with our hours. So going back to last week's episode, I mentioned and talked about on our Subaru side of our auto mall, the Subaru Outback Wilderness, a 2022 model, really cool custom Subaru. Had a wonderful and very nice gentleman purchase it over the weekend. It really went quick here. Once it hit our showroom floor, I had talked about it on the podcast. I mean, it lasted a day after that. This thing had so much attention. It's pretty exclusive right now. Subaru, they're just starting to trickle in, but we don't even have another one yet. We expect to get a few of them a month at most. So as you can imagine, most Subaru dealerships might not even get any. So it's definitely going to be a very sought out model. So a great purchase for this gentleman. I also talked about the incoming ROUSHs, and we actually got a lot more of them in. So let's start to talk, shift back over to the Ford side, and some of the stuff that me and my marketing team have been posting on social media. So we did our first Pete Alonso video we posted. So everybody knows that I love talking about our Pete Alonso partnership. He has a custom Mach-E from us that he loves. So we were able to film him doing some commercials and some video content. So I posted the first one on our social media pages. We have a couple of his videos running in our showrooms and our service departments on the TVs we have here. So very cool content from Pete. He did a fantastic job with these videos. Everybody who knows me and listens to the podcast knows I love to bring up the partnership. I'm a big Mets fan, big Pete Alonso fan. So that's been great. Then we got 2 ROUSH F-150s in for the first time. So I did if anybody's checked out our Instagram company profile page, I did a nice little 3-tile picture of them. My marketing team really did a great job with a photo shoot of the 2 of them next to each other. They look great this year. ROUSH did a really nice job with upgrades and changing. Like the grill has a new style, the body has new styles, new graphics packages, new wheels, new tire sets. So really cool stuff from these ROUSH F-150s. So I posted a bunch of pictures that my team took of them together, and then there's separate posts of each one individually. So we did get a black one in that is an XLT trim. Looks great with the black, obviously. The graphics package from ROUSH always looks good, but they really did a nice job with it this year around. So you'll notice a lot of differences, a lot of different details with the ROUSH logo, ROUSH emblem, and just ROUSH wording all around the vehicle. I actually like the silver one a little bit better, so that's a separate post as well on our social media pages. This one is a lariat trim, so the higher trim level. Very, very nice ROUSH. And I think the graphics package pops a little bit more on the silver. Obviously, the black always kind of looks a little, more of like a blackout package, like a sleeker. It all kind of ties together. This silver Roush, though, I think the graphics package really pops on it, and you'll notice a lot throughout it. A new graphics package on the back tailgate. Obviously, the American flag that Roush has on their vehicles for the past couple of years, that graphic sticks out nice on the silver. Just looks like a really sleek truck. So I think these two Roushes look great. I think they're going to go quick. I love the new grille from Roush. Shelby's doing a similar grill where they're going to have the Shelby wording across their grill like Roush did with this one. So we're excited to get our first Shelby F-150 in still. But these Roush trucks are fantastic. And then also yesterday we got in another one of our 2021 Ford Ranger Tremors. And in the previous couple ones we've gotten in, I feel like have been a dark gray or a black, and they haven't come with the special Tremor graphics package. So this one has a really unique, really aggressive stance to it because it's a black exterior color, and then it's got the red Tremor graphics package. So you'll notice a red line going down the side of it, in the back as well, and then the hood. And all the Tremors have a red accented grille as well. So this one caught my eye in the parking lot when it got in, and I told my team right away, oh, we got the new Tremor, and we got to get pictures of it. So it grabs your attention. It's a really sleek looking vehicle. These Ford Ranger Tremors are really cool, really good for off-roading, a lot of off-road upgrades to them. They come with the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine, which leads the class for the Ford Ranger, that smaller pickup. Best in class torque rating. The horsepower is 270, so a lot for that class. So this Tremor Ranger is very cool. Our auto group has a couple of them in. This is the first black and red one I've seen in our group, so really sleek looking vehicle. Staying on the subject of pickup trucks, mostly the F-150, we do have our next F-150 Mafia meeting, or meetup, I should say, here on Sunday, July 11th, in our parking lot. We had one back in, I believe, March or April. Really successful event. Over 45 F-150s came out. So a lot of great people we got to meet and talk with. A lot of great families showed up. So this one I think is going to be a lot bigger. Hopefully the weather holds out. And we have some cool stuff planned as well. And now that we have some of these Roushes, or these Roush F-150s, these Tremors, some of these specialty and custom vehicles we finally have gotten in, after a lot of production shutdowns and production delays. So now these will be on display. So it's going to make the event even bigger and better. Even if some of these trucks sell before July 11th, which I think a few of them actually will, we're supposed to be getting in a lot more Roushes, some Shelbys eventually. So it's going to be a cool event. So that's Sunday, July 11th at 9 a.m. in our parking lot, an F-150 Mafia meetup. So if you have an F-150, if you know anybody with an F-150, you're welcome to come and join. It's going to be a fun little meetup. Next couple of things I want to talk about real quick is some upcoming events here in July. So I just mentioned the F-150 Mafia meeting July 11th. But then Jar of Hope and our good friends over at Jar of Hope, our main charity partner, and Jim Raffone, the founder and CEO, he is doing another one of his absolutely insane walks. It's called 300 Miles of Love. He is walking 300 miles from the University of Massachusetts, where his son gets treatment for the terminal illness Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And they're going to average, he's doing it with two of his Jar of Hope teammates, basically. They're averaging 40 miles a day, camping out overnight. They're making it kind of a Subaru-themed thing, and they're going to end here at All-American Subaru in Old Bridge. And so they're hitting a bunch of Subaru dealerships along the way, for kind of events and celebrations along the way. But just an insane walk that Jim's doing again. If people remember, he had done a 260-mile walk with Ford dealerships that led up to our All-American Ford in Old Bridge store. So now he's kind of taking that same thing, doing it a little bit bigger. and crazier, and doing it with Subaru. So that'll be fun to kind of track throughout. He starts July 10th. It's going to end July 17th here at All American Subaru at night. He gets here. We'll have a little celebration for him. He's going to sleep overnight, and then the entire 300-mile walk actually ends the next day at Frog Bridge Day Camp in Millstone Township, where Jar of Hope is throwing this big family barbecue celebration. So you could go on the Jar of Hope website and buy tickets to it. I believe it's $25 to get in, and it's going to be, food, barbecue, a lot of games, a lot of family-friendly stuff. So it's going to be a really fun day on July 17th. Or I'm sorry, July 18th is the family barbecue. July 17th is when he comes here to All American Subaru in Old Bridge and sleeps overnight. Then July 18th is the big family barbecue. So whether you're a part of Jar of Hope, whether you're a part of All American, doesn't matter. Anybody could join in for that family barbecue. So it's going to be a really, really cool event. I'm going to be there. My family's going to be there. A lot of our employees are going to go out there as well to celebrate and just have a really fun family day. So look out for that. I also want to mention that the Old Bridge Chamber of Commerce is throwing a steak and cigar night on Friday, July 23rd at 7 p.m. You can find information on the Old Bridge Chamber of Commerce website. Obviously, I'm on the board of trustees for the Chamber of Commerce. I got asked about a year ago now. I believe it was right before COVID, so it might have been early last year. They recognize All Americans' contributions to the community, how much we love getting involved with charities and the local communities, local schools and stuff. So very graciously, I got asked to join the board of trustees for the Chamber of Commerce. I'm very proud of that. Great honor. So I help them out with a bunch of stuff, and I try and push their events as well. So I'll be out at that steak and cigar night. Should be a fun night. So if you want more information about that, I think it's just a donation to get in, basically, and it'll be a really fun networking event. A lot of business owners will be there, I'm sure. So that's going to be cool. Very last thing I'll mention, and I've said it a lot on this podcast, I'm going to keep pushing it until it happens. Again, talking about charity, talking about our main charity partner, Jar of Hope. We always support the crazy things that Jim does, and we have fun with it. So his latest thing in September, on September 13th, he's kind of hosting, it's like an impromptu gala event. Going to be a nice dinner, nice activities and stuff there at Bella Vista Country Club. And he's doing a golf ball drop. So he is selling golf balls for $1,000 donation. And then he's going to number all these golf balls, put them in a helicopter, drop them above a golf course, Bella Vista Country Club. And whichever one lands close to the hole is going to win a whole bunch of money. Obviously, it's going to depend on how many golf balls he sells, but his goal is to sell 1,000 golf balls at $1,000 each. And the first prize would be $250,000. And then there's going to be second prize, third prize, fourth prize. So really cool opportunity to win a lot of money for $1,000 donation. You could do it with coworkers, family members. You could split a golf ball, obviously, however you want to do it. So that's going to be a fun event. I'll keep pumping it until September. I'll be there at that September event. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think some folks are playing golf that morning at Bella Vista. So as a dealership, we're going to do that. And, with Jar of Hope and a lot of his supporters. So going to be a really fun event. You don't have to be there, obviously, that night. If you're going to buy a golf ball, people are starting to buy these golf balls from all across the country to be entered into this contest. We're going to or Jar of Hope, I should say, is going to live stream it. And you'll be able to kind of watch it as it happens. And then obviously you'll be notified if you win. So look out for that. That's going to be great. And that's everything I had for today. So, again, enjoy the weekend, the holiday weekend, extended weekend for some of our employees, a rare Saturday off, I'll say, for a lot of our sales teams and service and parts teams. So hopefully everybody enjoys it out there. Have a safe, happy holiday, and we'll be back next week.
Well, everyone can afford it. All